If I could live in a world where we don't have people like Adin Ross finding out what fascism is for the first time. Fascism.
Yeah.
At how fucking old is that kid?
And he didn't get it until he saw a Nazi party.
Until he saw a Nazi party. He saw Benito Mussolini. He called what?
He's like, I don't know what the fuck.
Benito Mussolini.
Yeah, something like that.
He said ultra national.
Autocracy.
I don't know what any of this means, bro. I gotta be honest. I don't have a clue what any of this fucking means.
And he's just got
in
a
fucking mansion.
Right.
Yeah, it's like marble floors behind him.
Right.
And a
probably
gamer
literally
chair.
owns. He's that rich.
Oh, yeah.
He's like one of the biggest streamers in the world.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know him. Adin Ross.
I didn't know before I hit the video.
Where you didn't know.
He's massive. Yeah, he's massive.
Fucking insane, bro.
Yeah.
You just sees Hitler. It's like this is why I don't fuck with y'all, chat. This is why I don't fuck with y'all. If I
hate chat.
If I ever call a group of people
so
chat,
much.
Yo, if I ever say chat, just
call you out.
You know what to do. No, further than that. Take me in the back.
Like
load it up.
Old Yeller.
Load it up. He's gone.
Dude.
Do him a favor.
That's why I don't fuck with y'all, chat.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Bro. Oh my God, man. I can't imagine
It's like, did a part of you die when the first time you decided that you were going to use that terminology? It's like, did a part of you die? You know,
yeah.
Like watching some of these people.
It had to be like a conscious
did
choice.
Did a part of you die when you
like
said
when you uttered the word chat? Come on, chat. Give me more. You know, it's like,
have you no sense of decency, sir?
Chat.
Thanks, chat.
Thanks, chat.
What do you think, chat? Where should we go?
Like it's just
like Fallout blowing someone's head
It's
off.
like a sentient blob of like
right. It's like
data.
It's like the exact opposite.
Yeah, it's like an AI. Chat. What should we do here?
It's like it's like the polar opposite of the masses as a phrase.
Right.
It's like the other end of the spectrum.
Well, shit, no. I mean, mass line, like as a concept, is like interpret the desires and will of the mass, and then you determine what you determine what you will impose on them, essentially.
Right.
Literally, that is literally live stream chat is mass line praxis, bro. Yeah. Love it. Love it.
Aesthetically, but yeah.
Oh, fuck. That is disgusting.
Yeah.
You have to interpret the will of the input.
You have to interpret the will of the chat.
It's just making me think of Nick Fuentes talking about. So my algorithm, speaking of, has recently, I think it's because I've been saving videos, be like, this is the most insane thing I've ever seen in my life, like said, and it's from like probably Kanye or Nick Fuentes, so I save it, and now it's just like, oh, here's like a bunch of Andrew Tate videos, like it's gone like 20x, like it's like just every third video is Andrew Tate, like here you go, and it's just like I'm like, how is there this much content out here?
Right.
But yeah,
did you see the
Can I say this really quick?
I was just gonna say what Nick Fuentes was.
Really quick. Just a quick note. Andrew Tate, whatever he did with his show or whatever, we need y'all to do this. We need y'all to help us out. You need to make edits, make whatever.
Man.
You don't have
if
to
only it were that easy.
You don't even have to add us. Just fucking make it, throw it up on the internet, make YouTube accounts, make TikTok accounts.
We need y'all to enroll in Jaded University. And part of the tuition
I'm not
is
a neurologist,
no.
But like
That's
Andrew Tate reaches into a like portion of the young man's brain that is so reptilian and like primal. We can never compete with that. I'm sorry.
In terms of media, like digital communications, it's like organically going on the offensive. That's what Jaded Forum means. We need aggressive Jaded Forum.
The collective spirit bomb of misogyny
we need a Jaded
like
Forum street team.
We
need a Jaded Forum street team. That is what we need.
We need y'all to open a portal into hell.
Yeah. That's really, the Doom guy has to solve this.
Yeah. What were you saying, Nick Fuentes said?
Oh, he was just like, who I'm trying to reach is like, like genius young men. That's who I'm trying to reach.
Who thinks
and he like starts
with women is
screaming about
gay.
he starts screaming about how women are stupid and how like you could you could cook a billion of them and it wouldn't be worth one Elon Musk.
What?
Like, just
cook?
Yeah. And he was like, you could throw them all in a, and then he like starts laughing because he clearly was about to say an oven, and like, yo,
oh man,
freaky.
The video of the Israelites at Barclays talking to the. Have you seen the more recent one?
Yeah.
Where they're talking about they're telling this dude like, first of all, you are not a real Jew. You've stolen the Jewish people's identity.
Right.
And he like,
man, things are really bad right now.
Yo, bro,
things
it's
are
so
really,
rough.
really bad.
Where the funniest part to me, he's like, he brings up Kanye and he's like about his support of Hitler. He goes, "Yeah, we support Hitler." And then this dude, turns the camera on himself and he goes, "All of you?" as though they'd all just be gathered randomly with one dude that fucks with Hitler and they don't have anything to say about. Like, could anybody else speak to their experience? Y'all, all of you, fuck with it. It's like, yeah. You know what? Now that I think about it, I'm at an impasse with this.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, no, shit is really bad. They're also they're doing the fucking like Charlottesville ass like HBO Watchmen shit with the masks and the khakis and the someone said it looks like it's KKK, but they work at Best Buy, and that's exactly what it looks like. And it's terrifying. They're armed, like they got flags. They're going to drag show, like scheduled drag show events. And
didn't they like shut down the power somehow? I forget how they.
I don't know, man, but shit is really fucking bad.
Yeah, it should.
When people are talking about
timeline, bro.
Like I think America's turning into a fascist country. It's like it
already
is, dude.
Yeah,
definitely already is.
Yeah, it's like the only reason it wasn't explicitly that is because for fucking hundreds of years we had this fucking middle line just protecting the notion of America. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And the people that actually had any type of revolutionary intent just were like completely silenced.
I mean, I'm gonna always say America been fascist the whole time. It's just a authoritarianism and democracy it's like a spectrum. You know?
Exactly.
So it's like, but
it's just how fascist to what
chattel slavery. Right. I mean, look, if you want to be particular about fascism and like, talk about, totalitarian, authoritarian state, and it's vague, broad strokes when people use the term, fascist and talk about fascism. But yeah, I mean, like the through line is authoritarianism and then just how bad it gets at different junctures and points in time. And on that point, I wanted to say, I think it's interesting, like looking at all these characters, Nick Fuentes, Milo, which I didn't even think I was going to bring his name up ever again. I thought that was niggas is reaching back in the fucking catacombs.
It's like
going down into the catacombs of like
this is like
right wing history to
find. They bring back a character, but it's a different voice actor. You're like, this isn't even. We're done with this shit. Like that dude died.
But even Jordan Peterson. Like name all the characters. Like whatever. The thing that I find, I guess, interesting is, one, how not on the same page any of these. I mean, the right wing is splintered and fascists are splintered 1,000,001 different ways, just like the so-called left is and liberals are. But it is interesting to see, I guess, the through line of all of them trying to. Everything is about proximity to state power and influence still. And it'll be interesting to see how that changes over time as the state and different parts of the state begin to fracture, which I believe is going to happen within our lifetime. And specifically the military, like around the military, and just seeing how these different figures, some of whom they might just be talking heads for now, but we know from history that some of the talking heads of today can be the fascist leaders of the future. Like there's plenty of precedent for this all around the world.
Will be the fascist leader of the future.
But seeing like, I guess, seeing who is able to, have their platform, so-called platform, like translate into some type of militant organized force that has space to, you know, like not street skirmishes and whatever with police and whatever, but to where now we're seeing a merging of maybe it's parts of the military, or, you know, we're talking like people might perceive it as, oh, it's a coup, but like if the state is fracturing and the integrity of USA is fracturing,
right?
Now what are we talking about? And
unfortunately, I mean, I don't know of a lot of like private security, ex-police, ex-military that are like left-leaning most of the time.
Then we're talking. That's
like who has the kind of like most violence on their side, and
so it's okay. There's the state, and then there's capital, and there's like there's the state. The state is obviously shaped by capital, but there's a lot of different social tendencies and interests behind capital.
Right.
So, to say it in a phrase, like the state is not a monolith. None of this shit is like monolithic. So it'll just be interesting to see who out of these talking heads gets where and what they do with the power and influence that they have, and how the rest of us will be prepared or not be prepared to confront that or relate to it. You know, I know we've joked about it before, like, you know, New Vegas style, everything breaking up, and so the YouTubers have an army, a utopian city. You know, it's like they all have their own like stronghold.
Like chat will be the name of the populace. You know,
let us consult with chat. Chat, how are we feeling about the incursion offensive facing our stronghold this winter?
Just like that.
Utah.
That 80s Apple commercial with just the Big Brother vibes. Just
they're all
chat.
hive-minded. They all speak.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude.
We got to start thinking about this shit, though. All the motherfuckers who, you know, they get a little scary when they hear like some of the shit we talking type shit. It's like you gotta prepare for that shit type shit. Like you gotta get ready for real. I'm not trying to sound like Alex Jones, but like shit finna get real in the field for real out here. Like you need to get prepared.
That's how you know this is the most serious shit he said all episode.
Exactly.
You said this before. You said this before.
Yeah.
I cloak the scary shit in the goofiest of phrases. And
you're one of the few people I know who like what you say is so to the point when you do that. When you do that, but the voice is very silly. But you don't mince words.
It's also you know, I think it's subconsciously also me, like I don't get my rocks off scaring people, like being like you got to be ready because they're coming. You know, it's like I'm not like, you know, jerking off here to you better be ready. The fascists are coming. It's like, because what does that accomplish?
It's just about like kind of accepting reality. That's really all it is. It's not about being scared. It's just like, look at it, notice it, acknowledge it.
Right.
Can we do that?
But it's also, it's that thing of like, I do think it's important to underscore, like, I realize this is a show and we're like having funny and entertaining conversations, but like, I'm not trying to like, I don't like people that the conversation about state collapse and about fascism or whatever is like almost like just a spooky, like like thrill seeking whatever. Like when I talk about it, I'm talking about it like to swing it back to the actionable and practical of the here and the now, you know, to avoid it. But it's like, but people do need to understand like what is possible, and they also need to understand like what you know, the powers that be, to use a phrase, are already saying about these things. You know, because it's not some hidden, maybe it's obscured in terms of mainstream media, but like It's all out here. Like the stuff that we're talking about is all the information is out here in actuality. Like whether it's coming from the state or the U.S. Army War College or NASA or academic institutions, you know, like all of these projections and whatever, it's out here. So it's just a question of whether or not you are internalizing it and acting on it in the here and the now, or kicking the can down the road and acting like something that you can't pinpoint now is going to save you somewhere down the line, you know?
Yeah.
Listen, dude.
I say all of this and still feel like, wow, look at everything that we still have time to do right now.
Yeah.
And it's like, if people can't see that, they can't see both sides of what I'm talking about, it's like, we're going to get what's fucking coming.
Mm-hmm.
We just are. We're going to get what's fucking coming to us. It's just a fact, you know?
Dude, please do the voice.
Do what voice?
No, I'm kidding.
I think he was saying me. Please do the voice. Man, we finna get what's coming to us, man. We don't get our shit together right now, type shit for real. Like,
that's why we gotta get the soundboard so you can just be like.
No, the other thing I want to say too is like, come on, like it would be whack as fuck for shit to hit the fan and all these fucking leftists and liberals that have been talking all kinds of shit just scatter like fucking, come on, that's embarrassing.
Yeah.
It's literally to me, it is embarrassing because broadly speaking, okay, let me dial it in. The people who share our values in the scope of whatever, liberals, leftists, I guess liberals don't share our values. There's some who might, maybe they could one day.
In the abstract,
right. But so smart, so intelligent in this broad grouping, you know? Such brilliant, smart people. You get what I'm saying? To let these fucking, like, these doofuses, literally fucking idiots.
Right. Yeah.
Be
kind of
more prepared.
Right.
Be more. Are you kidding me? That's embarrassing.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing. Like, and fuck this, like, cultural, you know, God, I want to say his name so bad. The cultural, like, cultural optics, like, comparison of, like, oh, we're the Chads because blah, 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 and they're the fucking, you know, like, I'm saying, like,
yeah, I get
you
what
get
you're
what I'm saying? Like, no, like, I'm not,
copying.
that's not the conversation I'm trying to have.
Yeah,
like, I'm not, oh, because we have these better ideas and we technically have done XYZ throughout history, we are better, and that's where the conversation stops. Like, no, like, we have the capacity to actually, like, carve out a better future.